What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Emporium's movie review of The Bad Guys, the newest film from director Pierre Perifel. If you like this video, awesome! Hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome! Hit that like button as well as commenting below any video that you watch, including this one. So The Bad Guys is Dreamworks' newest animated film. It's about a bunch of anthropomorphic creatures who are what they consider the bad guys in a humanistic city. Basically, they consist of a wolf, a spider, a piranha, a shark, and a snake. And they do exactly what you think they do. They rob banks, they steal, they are the bad guys. You know, if you think of the worst of the worst in the city of whatever, they are the ones you think of. So in the process of everything, they are going to steal this coveted trophy. It doesn't go very well. They actually get arrested, and they decide to concoct a scheme where in order to re-steal the trophy from this pig named Marmalade, they're going to act like they're going good, which leads exactly down the roads you think it's going to lead to. And so this type of film is like a lot of animated films, and out there in the audience, if you watch my reviews, you definitely understand, where you go in with a lot of skepticism, to be fairly honest. And I know I shouldn't do this because animated films can be very subjective in what their taste and take are like. But when it comes to films like, you know, DreamWorks films or Universal animated films like the Despicable Me or even Sing, you really don't know what quality you're going to get, to be fairly honest. There have been a lot of DreamWorks films, which this is a DreamWorks film, that have been very, very terrible, to be fairly honest. It doesn't mean there aren't Pixar films and Disney films that aren't terrible, but the level of ratio for DreamWorks films have usually been pretty bad. But on top of everything, the trailers for a lot of DreamWorks films just don't work in some form or fashion. They feel very cheap, very cash grabby. There feels like there's no heart. It feels like it's so aimed at a smaller audience, younger audience, that it just doesn't have any life to it. But to kind of go into a film like this, you have to be a little understanding that it might not be that type of film for you. So it's nice that every once in a while when you get a Sing or Despicable Me, where the film is actually top quality in the animation style and the storytelling style. I remember the perfect example being Over the Hedge, which I thought was going to be absolutely disgusting trash film, and it ended up being one of my favorite like anime films of the last 20 years. It's a really good film. So I went in with a little more skepticism than optimism for The Bad Guys, and I kind of wish I hadn't done that because I actually really enjoyed this movie, to be fairly honest. It's a movie that has a really nice style with this animation look to it, and it feels like I want to say, if you ever seen Mitchell's versus the Machines, it has that animated style where it's very hyper realized and stuff like that. So it's very it very much is out there in the open and really feels kind of cool and unique. But it also is a story that is just fun to watch. These characters are very dynamic. You know, Sam Rockwell or Awkwafina or Marc Maron plays the snake character, or you have Craig Robinson. You have like Zazie Beetz in this movie and Richie Ayoade and stuff like that. And it's a movie that caught me off guard, to be fairly honest. This movie, it doesn't do anything unique. It isn't very special in any way. It goes exactly where you expect it to go. Character beats go exactly where you expect it to go. But sometimes that's not a problem. Sometimes if they can work the story and kind of caress it and make it their own, it really does work. And I think the writers and directors and animators really crafted something really fun here. This is a story of just anthropomorphic characters who do crazy things and then have kind of an arc to them, which isn't really something that you really see in a lot of respects. That's why I go back to Over the Hedge, because that's about a character that steals and has an interesting defining arc when he meets the other characters in that movie. But this movie has a very family aspect to it. It has moments that are definitely for adults. It has moments that are definitely for kids. So it's a 4-quadrant movie in a lot of aspects. So like I said, it's just a movie that caught me by surprise. I was having a lot of fun while watching it. I got the jokes, I laughed, I chuckled, I had fun with the action sequences. It's just an overall well done, well presented movie with the only things I can complain about is very the same as a lot of other movies you've seen in this type of genre. So it was just a movie I had a lot of fun with. And on top of that, like I said, the voice acting is great, the animation is great, the soundtrack is great, the look and feel of the city is interesting. It feels a lot like Roger Rabbit in a lot of respects because you have the anthropomorphic characters. characters, plus you have the human characters. I think the captain in this movie is she's a fun, silly character and has a lot of fun with what she's doing. And overall, just to kind of conclude the review, I think this is a one film like Sing, where I was expecting nothing and actually got a lot more out of it. Maybe it's my low expectations, but I think even the low expectations are a little underrepresented of what this movie actually is, which is a fun family film for all the ages and stuff like that. And like I said, it's not a film that sets any bars. It's exactly what you expect, but it's a fun, entertaining, action-filled adventure for the whole entire family. So that's kind of a shock, but I was really happy after watching it. So anyways, that's going to do it. That's going to be my take on The Bad Guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comments below. Are you looking forward to this film? What's your favorite DreamWorks animated film? All that good stuff. Otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.